Suryakumar Yadav in there, and then you've got SRH that has been blowing off charts and it has been lighting every single sky that they've witnessed. Whether it's Hyderabad or Mumbai, SRH have done their bit, and tonight maybe it's nothing different. Hello and welcome. Well, we've got with me Graham Smith as well as Mike Hesson, and before we dive straight into what we're talking about, let me quickly talk to you about the points table. Well, it's been interesting is because after yesterday's doubleheader, Indians have a lot of work to do and a lot of thinking, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it would have been a painful few days to them. I mean, I think, the
fortunes. But SRH on the other side, they won their last game against Tara by 1 run. Now, Mike, as a coach, as a mentor, how does it affect the moral of a team when you're eyeing for a playoff spot and you've got teams on the other side who are eyeing for a similar spot?
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, SRH...
The way the batters have been performing. Now, let me tell you, it's a payback match for Mumbai Indians because the last time these two teams met at the Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium, it wasn't a match. It was a statement of a new world order in T20 cricket. Stadium. Now, talking about Wankhede, Graham, it is a high-scoring venue, but contrasting numbers we saw in the last game where they played against KKR. They were restricted to 167. All of MI was sent back to the pavilion for 145. What are your predictions for tonight?
Yeah, generally, that's the outlier.
That is for sure the problem. But if you had to talk about a lone warrior from the Mumbai Indian squad, especially from the bowling perspective, it would be Jasprit Bumrah. Jasprit Bumrah, not only is he taking wickets, Jasprit Bumrah, especially the power play, we're considering if SRH openers, get going from the word go, this man will be crucial. Now, Suryakumar Yadav on the other side, well, he is coming back. He was coming back and he came into the season a little late, coming in from an injury, and he wasn't there in the last match. But the season so far, Graham, has been a bit of hot and cold for the man.
There's no doubt.
Indeed, they will have their eyes on him, considering it's Wankhede and Suryakumar Yadav loves this venue. All right, it's time for that segment, your favorite segment that has shaken the world of sportainment. It's time for Scotty's Pyramid, and Scott's style is actually looking very stylish. Take a look. Shane Watson here on Cool Stylish Fans Presents Match Centre Live. Hello and good evening.
Good evening.
Talking about Henrik Larsson, well, he's been swashbuckling all season and been, like I said, taking a lot of responsibility. What have you found that he's been doing different this season?
Oh, he's been doing things differently in the last couple of seasons. It's just been...
And reacts so well.
Yep, indeed, there seems a lot of clarity in the way he bats. But while the batters have headlined SRH's season all throughout, there is a certain bowler who's been the standout performer for them, Tina Trajan. And here is Brett Lee dissecting what makes him such a deadly bowler in the death overs and insider's lens.
Comes through very, very nicely.
What about you? Do you reckon any changes in the side? And what do you make of the pitch and the impact of it?
Yeah, I think
fortunes when they're chasing as compared to when they're batting first. And Mumbai Indians have put them in a spot which has been their strength.
Yeah, no, that's interesting for sure, knowing how incredibly explosive the SRH batting have been when they're batting first, and their numbers are really stacked up that even someone like Travis Head, he's averaged...
Over first up.
Indeed, that is going to be one juicy matchup to watch out for. Well, with that, let's take a look at the playing 11 brought to you by Dream 11 Mumbai Indians. Suryakumar Yadav telling us about his Supla shot. Well, he'll be batting second, but up first, you're going to see Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma. Well, Travis Head has been hitting those beautiful 6s and 4s. Abhishek Sharma, on the other side, has complemented him really well, and that's a solid bankable partnership to watch out for.
I'd be very surprised if he doesn't turn it on tonight.
Well, bowlers have found ways to restrict them, but then, well, they bat deep, SRH, and there is a certain man who's been a class act in T20 cricket. It's Henrik Larsson, and everyone will remember that match. Well, the reverse fixture and the SRH fans would go like, ye dil mange more. Bumrah, talking about how bowlers can, plan out, chalk out a plan to sort of contain them, whether it's a Henrik Larsson or Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma. You've got a Mayank Agarwal also in the ranks this time. Now, while Bumrah has been performing, just the way he's known for, but there's also a certain Sri Lankan there, Nuwan Tashara, and he's been getting wickets in the power play.
Yeah, and that's the thing you have.
Great hands, but that'll be the difference between him taking wickets and then also not really going for that many runs, and that's what you're trying to become as a T20 bowler, is that ultimate T20 bowler that doesn't go for many, doesn't come around.
Indeed. Well, as the business end of the tournament, things are just going to get spicier. And this season has been explosive. And a certain corner that the batters have been targeting all season. You can call it the wow corner. You can call it take a bow corner. You can also say, how is it happening all in this corner? This is the cow corner.
IPL.
Well, it's time to put our experts under pressure. It's time for predictions. This is Hona Hi Chahiye Predictions.
Dalmia Cement.
What over to you. Tell me what you predict is going to be the power play score.
I think it's going to be 2 wickets down for 80 runs. It's going to be carnage.
2 wickets down, 80 runs in the power play. Possible. What about you, Brett?
I'm going to go Mumbai Indians for an upset tonight. Mumbai Indians are going to win. Jasprit Bumrah get the first over.
Hello and welcome to Cool Stylish Fans Presents Match Centre Live, 173 for 8. This is what SRH have put up. The Mumbai Indians bowlers did put up a show. We got Mike Hesson here with us. Well, talking about the Mumbai Indians bowlers, we've seen them do this before against KKR, but did they give away 15 runs extra? And what did you make of the show so far?
Well, I thought the game ebbed and flowed, really. Score.
Right, 35 is what the cameo by Pat Cummins was. How crucial was that cameo considering 100...
Gave it away and thought, you know, we're going to fall over for 150. He knew that 160, 170 was going to keep him in the game.
All right, well, we'll take a short break here. On the other side, we'll talk about the chase. You'll be back soon. Right, what we saw in the previous game against KKR, it was the batters from Mumbai who struggled. What do they need to do differently on this pitch, considering it's on the slower side?
Well, I think they need to take responsibility. So if they get themselves set...
Of a stabiliser, and that's why Mumbai Indians are through winning this one with 16 balls to spare and 7 wickets. Well, it may be a little late for them to reignite their campaign, but, well, they're still in hunt of that Match Centre Live. I've got with me Smithy and Watto. Good evening.
Evening.
Well, where do we start? Let's start with Mumbai Indians. The fact that, well, they needed that win. They needed to turn things around for themselves. A little late, though, but a big win.
Yeah, big win. I mean, a confidence booster for them.
Suryakumar Yadav, the man of the hour. Also good news that the limping that he was doing, well, there is no concern there considering the T20 World Cup is just around the corner. But before we went to the post-match presentation, we were talking about SRH. And, you know, the fact that this is the business end of the tournament, not only do you want to make it to the top 4, but you also want to eye the top 2 spotters, considering the fact that you get 2 chances in the finals. How crucial was this game for them? And it's a big loss, considering that.
Yeah, I was saying, it's a big loss. I think if they'd won tonight, they would...
A lot of drama. Now, overall, if you talk about Mumbai Indians, even the bowlers performed well, and Piyush Chawla also, well, just like Suryakumar Yadav and Hardik Pandya mentioned, those 3 wickets that he took, that included, you know, you had a Travis Head there and a Henrik Larsson who could do some serious damage, and that's the reason why the man has given us a Sahiya moments. Memories from the match that would be etched in your brains, and just like that, there are also certain moments that you would want to frame, and this gives us our photos of the day.
And then going on to turn it into 100, I think is the moment that everyone will remember tonight.
Indeed. Sky doing Sky things at Wankhede. Well, with that, we'll take a short break here. But hey, we're going to talk about the big match tomorrow where the Delhi Capitals compete with Rajasthan Royals. You stay tuned. Now, Watto and Smith, I'm going to put you on the spot. I'll start with you. Delhi Capitals or Rajasthan Royals? Who do you fancy?
No, well, I mean, both of us played, well, Watto a few more than me, but...
And Delhi Capitals, well, you would give them a chance. They can do a late resurgence in this season and sort of qualify the playoffs, or do you think it's Rajasthan Royals all the way?
Look, I think Rajasthan Royals are going to get up, but the Delhi Capitals, they had a run out of the last game.
All right, well, we'll shift gears and we'll figure out who wins and who takes away tomorrow. Now, you stay tuned at 6:30 p.m. only on Jio Cinema. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Thanks a lot for joining us. It will be Rishabh Pant versus Sanju Samson, 2 wicketkeeper batters going at each other. So you stay tuned to Jio Cinema. Until next time, it's a good night.